The marketing department is at fault as well. I mean, just listening to how certain of my colleagues have been working. I mean, it's all communication that needs to be properly expressed. Assuming the sales department will not do a certain thing just because, like, okay, for example, we were supposed to send a proposal over to them, and then I told my colleague, you know what? When you send over the proposal, maybe you just give them a text, buzz them, you know, bug them so that they know that you send the proposal over, and tell them, you know, let's discuss about this, you know, let's make communication, let's have it, and let's make it an open discussion. And he said, nah, you know, they will do that if they want to. They will chase me if they wanted to do it. And that's where I feel that's the start of where communication fails. It is when you assume a certain thing about that person because of the way they've been always doing this. I mean, the simplest way to make sure communications are clear is that we over-communicate. We express with an amount of desperation, care, and urgency that this is important and that we need to discuss it. And by saying, no, you know, I've already done my part and it's now up to them, and if they want to chase me and they want to talk about it, they will. I feel that's the start to something that is broken. That's a sign of something that's broken. That's a sign of communication being broken. And that's not good, because we have to over communicate. I mean, like, that applies to any relationship and friends or whatever. It's just over communicating. Gotta change that. We have to always put ourselves in front. I mean, of course, by putting yourself in front, you put yourself in a vulnerable position, egotistically, and it feels uncomfortable, I know. But like, the bigger picture on how we want to change as a company starts when we truly put 100%, 120% care up front, without the consideration of yourself, without the consideration of the self, without you in the picture. It is looking at the situation and thinking it from the utmost macro point of view, the macro goodness of things. Because when you look at it, you will know that you need to chase that person. It's not waiting for that person to chase you. It is you chasing that person to get things done. And that's how it is. And that's, I guess that's the first step to making communication within the department's work, is that we need to show more, we need to care more, we need to put in effort in communicating with people. You know, if it's calling a meeting at, you know, 6:30, whatever it is, just to get a message across, to just get your portion across correctly and with the right intentions, I think that's always going to be the right move. But it starts to fail when you only do to exactly what you've been called to do. Everyone wants to just do just the right amount of things so they can say, yeah, I've done my part, and the rest, you know, it's not really my job, and it's not really I mean, yeah, but go the distance. Because going the distance, and especially when you're trying to make communications clear, is always going to be the right move. It's always going to be a good move. You might not see it now, I mean, you might not see it in the future, but it's always going to be the right thing. The right thing is always the right thing. Yeah.